we go. Gonna just kind of keep it moving here. Welcome back. Welcome back. We're still hatching our next little scheme here. We had province 4, our home province from the beginning, flip on us. Yon Shai proved to be faithless. Okay, we will probably end up having to send troops up, so that kind of sucks. So he doesn't have any troops, so this will be pretty quick and easy. But I'm gonna have to actually send troops up to help. So Sun Jian has died. And Sun Si comes in, and when your leader dies, it brings down the loyalty of all your troops or all your generals. So it is a really pain in the ass. Like if you are Sun Jian, you get a pretty prime location, some real good generals, but you also end up, losing your boss man a couple of years into the game. And I'm going to go ahead and spoil it for you in case the game doesn't last so long, which I hope it doesn't. You will eventually lose Sun Si too. And then you'll bring in Sun Quan, Sun Quan is one of the best generals in the game. Just overall, he's got all these categories, which are awesome. Let's see. Alright, so last game I kind of disappointed everybody because you were hoping to see me go to war. Well, this time I'm going to war. I'm going to go to war with kind of a smaller force here, so that I can bring the rest of them to go after 18. This is my favorite battle song of the game. I just like how it sounds. It sounds very action-esque. Now, they outnumber me, but they really don't have any decent war generals. It is a pain in the ass because I got to go through all this water to get over to them. So that kind of sucks. But we're going to go ahead and do it. Whatever. It's not going to be that bad. So most of the songs in this game are kind of repetitive. They're not all that long, but I found it really, I remember all the songs from this game. I don't know what it is about memorability, and maybe it's just because I was young, that the songs are more memorable. Because, for instance, I played the later not the later, they're not even that late, but Final Fantasy 7, Final Fantasy 8, Final Fantasy 10. I've played through those games. And even though it's only been a few years, because I played them very late, I was always a Nintendo guy, so I didn't have a PlayStation. Nice. So I didn't have a PlayStation, so I didn't play Final Fantasy 7. Oh, there's Sao Bao. I captured him. I'll show you his stats. He's got the worst stats of all time. But so I captured his ass. Or what was I gonna say? So I played those games way after they came out. And like I said, it hasn't been that many years. But there's songs I don't remember from that. There's a few real memorable ones. But there are many, many songs that I just don't have too much of a memory of, However, on the other hand, Final Fantasy 4, as it's known now, but it was Final Fantasy 2 when I played it. I played that when I was 10 years old, over the years. And I know every song in that game. Every single song. And the same thing with this game, And this was many, many years ago when I played these games. And these songs, they're in my head, And I don't know, maybe they are just more memorable, or maybe it's because I was younger. Maybe when you're younger, your mind, things are more deeply in them. And then, there's the repetitive. It's I'll say this. I played through Final Fantasy 8 and 7 and 10 one time. I only played through them one time, from beginning to end. And I think except for 7, I was well pleased to be done with it. I was like 10. Well, in 10, I was kind of like, this is it. This is the end right here. I mean, we didn't like, I don't feel like we went anywhere. You know, it didn't feel like a very open world, so I didn't feel like, I didn't get that sense that, man, we've been all over, and now it finally comes to this. I felt like, and Final Fantasy VIII, yeah, you went all over, but the plot line was just so silly. Oh, crap. Well, I can't triple word score him now because set that place on fire. Smart move, Tao Quinn. Now, in the book and in history there, Tao Quinn and Liu Bei tend to be good buddies. In fact, Tao Quinn gives his province over to Liu Bei because he's old and sick. And Cao Cao takes this, plus the fact that Cao Cao's father gets killed in Tao Quinn's territory by bandits, as an insult from Tao Quinn, and because of that, declares war on Tao Quinn, and the two end up becoming mortal enemies. And that, of course, extends the poor Liu Bei, who inherits the province. And then a hilarious teaming up and coming apart of Liu Bei and Lu Bu. Yes, Liu Bu do team up after Lu Bu is instrumental in the death of his adopted father, Dong Zhao. Oh, good, finally we get some rain. Oh, and they're not even going to block my ingress. How nice. Because I just really want to dislodge this guy and get the movement. Xiao Hao Dun, despite his fact that he's a cousin of Cao Cao, tends to be loyal. I don't think I've ever had him turn on me. And Xiao Hao Yan, that's why I was so happy to get Xiao Hao Yan at the beginning, and a little bit bummed when he got recruited away from me before I could bolster his loyalty. So it was kind of lame. Oh, Mizu is taken prisoner. How nice. Alright, so we moved on here, and then we're going to swing down to Province 18, which has nothing. So look at Cao Bao's awful skills. You see that? 13, 19, 15. We're going to release him. I don't want him. I'll take Mizu, though. Only because I like how he looks. And Mizu eventually becomes Liu Bei's brother-in-law because, yeah, Liu Bei marries his sister. Because most of those generals that were Liu Bei's, or Tao Quinn's, become Liu Bei's when Liu Bei takes over the district there. Okay, we can afford to hire a new guy here. Let's hire ourselves a guy for Hu Xin. And good, everybody's armed up. Like, this is our best province, but we're not ready to make a move yet because we got to wait until we knock out Province 19. Ah, and I still forgot to do that. Look at all that money, though. We better ship that somewhere where it's needed, huh? Let's go ahead and send a Thou over there. And then we'll send some somewhere else. Okay, so Province 10, how are we looking? We looking good finally? We're looking good enough. Alright, let's take a sneak peek at our province here. Who doesn't have any soldiers? I can't remember which one of you yahoos. You can't go the other way. Okay. Chen Gong, take a look for me. Oh, it's even weaker than before. Alright. I don't need to see any more. Let's go. War. So last video we didn't really show you much war, and I'm sorry. Wait a second. Let me look at something real quick. I need to send somebody up here, though. I need to send one guy up. Let's send, it doesn't really matter, huh? Let's send Lyru up there. You don't need to bring anything. Just go up there and could you clean that guy out for me, please? I was not happy about that betrayal. Alright, Chen Gong, you are gonna watch the house while we go bring down the house in the most populous province in China, which is being guarded by like 92 dudes. Oh, Lu Biao sends 333. Lu Biao, he sends a lot of reinforcements. not gonna help him though, I don't think. Hopefully not, unless he's successful in bribing one of us, which he shouldn't be, because I think our loyalties are high enough. I'm sure Zhang Fei will kill whoever does it, unless it's the actual leader here, Zhu Shao, in which case, then we're screwed, because you automatically lose the battle, obviously. And then hopefully we'll be able to frickin' flee. Alright, well, he's managed to hold us off with this fire and the general annoyingness of his terrain. There he comes with the reinforcements. Zhu Tai, Wen Pin, Cao Mai, Deng Yi. Okay, these are all decent names here. I'll say that. He didn't send any scrubs. Still gotta get across the damn river. So that buys us a little time. And he's got some more talented dudes than me coming to his reinforcements. Damn. He's doing a good job against my boy Jiang, or Jai, whatever. Jiazu, who is not known for being like a great war general. So we're gonna, Zhang Fei will present my front to them. So that'll be a little rougher for them, I think. Wen Pin, he's 84 war ability. He's pretty good, but the deal with Wen Pin is I've always had him betray me. Like, I don't know what it is about Wen Pin, but he will definitely backstab you. And it appears my crappy war ability generals are having a hard time taking this castle here. But that's okay, because we will eventually get her. Especially because we're able to keep them from really coming in too great a numbers. So we'll go ahead and move this guy up ins. So now we've kind of opened a route of ingress for him. But that's okay, it's not going to fit too many people. And I think by the time they get here... Let's see, who do we got? Giant Yik. Oh, well, that's not going to help. They'll be able to get into that fort. I was going to have that fort, but I decided on it too late, and you snooze, you lose, as the old saying goes. Ooh, looks like these guys are armed up. So these reinforcements, I don't know how well the reinforcements are armed up though, so. But I do know that this guy inside the castle is definitely fully armed, because we're not just blowing him out of the water here. We're having a rough time. But still, having him quadruple surrounded like that, you know, it's going to catch up with him. That numbers game is not something he's going to be able to put up with for long. I'm going to move Giant Yik around so that they won't be able to surround the attack leader there with too many different angles. They won't be able to like triple surround, maybe only double surround him, which will make shit easier for me, or will make it so we're not gonna totally get blown out in this battle. But yeah, this is a tough nut to crack right here. If I had some of my more big Yuju, he's a good fighter, no doubt about it. I might have to shift around once, just in case they decide they want to try and charge my guy here. That would be unfortunate, because I think my leader of the attack here, he is the lowest I have as far as war ability, so we want to make sure to protect him. Whoa! Let's fairly major attack. So yeah, we're gonna start shifting now. Although the battle's pretty much over here. Which is good. Ow. Oh, we got Zutai out of the deal too. So we got the provincial governor, and we got Zutai. Neither of them are, well, no, the guy, Yu Ju, he's not that great. Wang Quang, nah. Songshan, nah. I'm gonna take you because you gave us a lot of trouble. And Zutai, see, Zutai's pretty good. So there we go, so we got the best province in the game. I mean, population-wise, although I think that's really the only thing you can use to judge the province, so. Alright, so we're finally getting this place built up a little bit. And we're flush with money. Flush with cold, hard cash. And now we can, so we filled out our ranks here. Buy some weapons. And we can shift some of this money since we don't need that much of it. Who's hurting for money? Well, I imagine that place could probably use it, right? Maybe. So, send him 2,000. I like how he opts to go through the enemy territory instead of going through... You know what I mean? That's silly. Why would you do that? Let's get your loyalty up there, you fine, you turd. There you go, now you're nice and happy. Alright, so, yeah, remind me, and I know you can't. But remind me anyway. Alright, so this Provence right here is just waiting to jump upon Senzang Yu, so we can get rid of him anyway. This place doesn't need to have 2 generals. There you go, Yan Yan. Enjoy yourself, man. So, yeah. And I thought I'd get a chance this turn. Will I get a chance to use Control Province 16 again? So yeah, no, we got plenty of money here. Unfortunately, I didn't get another chance with 16. That's too bad. Oh, Zhu Shu is here. Take a look at that, guys. 98 intelligence, or 96. One of the smartest dudes in the game. Zhu Shu is definitely somebody you want to have on your side. Very famous in the book. It's helping to turn around Liu Bei's fortunes very nicely. No, I don't want to be a buddy. Come on, you know the score by now. Oh, Xiao Hao Dun received a secret letter. Don't go join him. Oh, wow. Yeah. He had, like, high loyalty. So I thought. Nah, we're not doing that. So these battles are going to get tougher, I can tell you that right now. Because people are starting to arm up. Which really is silly that the game would take so long to arm up. Alright, so let's go ahead and delegate here. Finally remembered. So you are a full command. Enjoy yourself. You as well. Boom. I think Province 10. Well, actually, I won't do Province 10 yet because I kind of want to look at it. Alright, did we take any generals in this war? I don't think we did. Oh, yeah, we took Maizu. Alright, because we lost frickin' Xiao Hao Dun. Man, I'm really slow on the uptake there, huh? So, yeah, I lost fucking... And that's really too bad. Alright, so we're about... In fact, I could probably move with this one already anyway. We're really ready to go. Let's take a look at what we're up against. But this guy never really has jack crap. And he, once again, doesn't have jack crap. And even if he did have jack crap, it would be simple enough to simply go against him in the castle and charge him. Because he is so crap at war. So, yeah, we'll just send him in. A little bit of overkill, but whatevs. I mean, these guys are going to fight anyway. You gonna ask for help? Oh, wow. These guys are being real generous with the reinforcements. And since this battle is not going to be too hard, it's to my advantage to decisively defeat the reinforcements. Guan Yu will go against Tashi Sai. If I lose this, I'm probably still okay. Well, I'm definitely still okay as far as the fighting goes. Like, we don't have to worry about this one. I'm not too worried in any case. If you want to be worried, you can be worried. Yeah. But yeah, I love that picture of Tashi Sai. Doesn't that look great? I'm sure that's not how you say his name. It's probably Tashi Kai or something. Maybe. I don't know. Although you figure they spell with a K. But then why wouldn't they spell with an S? I don't know. I'm not the biggest on knowing these translators. I can't believe Xiao Hao Dun ended up turning his back on us. That's amazing to me that he did that, because I thought his loyalty was pretty high. Oh well, that's okay though. So both of the Xiao Hao brothers came my way, and both of them just kind of, they skedaddled on me. I'm not happy about that. Oh well, that's okay. I'll get over it. We've got a crap ton of really good generals anyway, so I'm not gonna act like we're hurt. Crap, I didn't move him correctly. Alright, so who did Yuan Shu send? I'd like to see that. Li Fang, Zhang Ji, Gong Zi. Okay, so all those guys are kind of crap. But it might be a good thing to go fight them as opposed to taking out Lu Yong, who I can pretty much have anytime I want. And I don't think they'll be able to move for a while because they're crappy enough that they can't move on the water. I'm just going to charge the castle here just to get to the other side. See, look at that. Even though Lu Yong's in the damn castle, because his war ability is 18, we can pretty much have our way with him. Oh, Gong Sun used it there. It's kind of neat. Sorry about your brother there. We didn't kill him though. Did we? No, I don't think we killed him. No, that was Dong Zhao, I think, killed him. Maybe. Alright. Yeah, like I said, I've got a vested interest in weakening Yuan Shu's forces, since we are gonna go to war with them pretty soon. I think anyway. It's my idea. Because I gotta make sure that these turtles don't turtle too much. Lu Biao is most likely at the point right now where he's going to be just super annoying. To the point where I don't want to deal with him anymore. But, you know, what are you gonna do? I have to eventually deal with him. So if I get a chance to weaken him at all. And the same goes with Yuan Shu, who sent his reinforcements into the battle. I've got to take advantage of the fact that I have a good opportunity to get at his troops in a disadvantageous situation too. They're not, you know, especially this guy who's stuck out on the water. He's in a bad spot. But there isn't a whole heck of a lot he can do. So I got to take. These aren't his best generals, or maybe they are, because Yuan Shu's complement of generals is pretty crappy. Like, Yuan Shu is not very lucky when it comes to having generals. And so, it really tends to work out well for us. The South doesn't tend to have too many good generals. The, what's his name? The son, brother, father, son hookup tends to have a fair amount of pretty good generals, but they're still not at caliber. Like the northern generals, you don't have a lot of guys that crack 90 down here. Taishi Sai is one of them. There's a guy named Gan Ning who's at like 92, but not too many of them. And the sons, I think his sons all crack 90. Oh no, maybe Sun Quen's 89. Sun Quen's 89, Sun C is like 92 or something. So there are a couple of pretty good generals in the south, but like in the north, you got guys like 99, 98, you know? There's a lot more talented generals in the north as far as war ability goes. Gongzi was taken prisoner. Probably Gongzai is his real name. He'd have done best to just run away at this point, but he did not, and he's gonna pay for it. I'm just gonna start moving north, because my next attack here will finish him off. Yep. Alright. So there we go. Oh, and then he just withdraw. That was pretty smart of him. Preserve his force. Although he's pretty screwed regardless, but it's an idea. So Teishi Sai definitely, he's a taker. Gao Pei, I don't care. I'll take Chen Wu. I'll take him too. Yeah, I don't need Li. Don't need Gongzai. Being a little arbitrary. It's too bad you can't see the list of people, because then you don't know exactly, especially if you're not completely familiar. Okay, so we took province 19 Jing, which is beautiful. And I'm going to cut the video now, because obviously... Well, no, actually... Yeah, I'll cut it now. Alright, so thanks for watching, and we're getting closer and closer to our goal. And